Your environment can shape you, but discipline, education, and mindset determine how far you go. Welcome back to another episode based on the book Lessons of My Early Life by Dr. Charles Apoki. To get the book, please check the links in the description. You can also get both hard and soft copies on Amazon. When I finally came to Warri to reside with my father remains vague in my memory, because we used to come to Warri, stay briefly, and then go back to Uheli. The trips were quite exciting because we would buy bread. Bread was not eaten every day like we can afford to do now. It was something we ate occasionally. The fun of traveling in a Kia bus or Kapokirikpo was exhilarating. Kia bus was a Volkswagen bus, while Kapokirikpo, as the name suggests, was a lorry with planks that we sat on. They were mostly of the Bedford brand. There was a rod shaped like modern-day wheel spanners that was inserted somewhere in front of the engine, and with some spin, the engine would roar into life. Then there were also the Peugeot products, which were cars, more luxurious and more expensive. Warri was very clean then, and multiracial. Vehicles drove on the left side of the road. That means the cars were right-hand drive. In front of where the Warri main market is now used to be called Keep Left. There was the King George Memorial Hall. There was Barclays Bank, Chellaram Stores, and Goltz Hulk Company, somewhere on the right before the road that links Swamp Road, which I described earlier. Moving along Robert Road from Ogbe Ijao Market always reminded me of the contrast between the rich and the poor. The houses along Robert Road were in neat rows with spaces in between. They had electricity and pipe-borne water. They were occupied by middle cadre African civil servants. The journey from Robert Road to Okere is something I want to do on foot again just before my 60th birthday. People from different tribes related not based on tribes, but on where they resided. So, we had Agbasa boys, Igbudu boys, Daudu boys, Okere boys, Obahor boys, Robert Road boys, and Omatan boys. Your allegiance was to your locality and your neighbors, not to your tribe. We were not tribalistic. We had our own language, different from the rest of the English spoken in Nigeria. We were a clan anywhere we met outside Warri. We saw ourselves as a unique breed, more civilized than the rest of the country, even though some of us had not traveled far. We felt like that because we intimidated even those who came from such towns whenever we met. The Warri boy is a radical advocate. He answers questions with questions, and questions answers with questions. Our parents, no matter how old, spoke pidgin English. We were able to discuss with our parents issues other children might not dare to mention. I have been to central Nairobi in Kenya and Hillbrow in South Africa, and these are rough areas. Once I noticed their roughness, I switched on the Warri aura, and whoever saw me was wondering who this new kid in the block was. You cannot fold a Warri boy or girl. In my marriage, we live together out of mutual respect because my wife is a Warri girl who grew up at Agbasa, Omatan Street, and later Urhobo Road. She was at Bendel, DDPA, estate for some time during her secondary school days. We know our boundaries, and we respect them. You cannot fold or box my wife into a packet. She might look simple, but she cannot, and has never been, intimidated by any man or woman. I must not fail to mention that despite our different backgrounds, we all went to the same missionary or government schools before government took over all schools. This provided a level playing field for all of us who grew up in the 60s to take a shot at life, because education is the key that turns the lock into the future, as I opined earlier. Today, it is no longer so. The public education system has been virtually destroyed. Only the poor have their children sentenced to these poorly managed schools. After primary 6, we all waited for the common entrance results. There were very few private secondary schools then in the Warri metropolitan area. So we were all expected to attend government-owned schools or missionary schools. Parents, particularly our mothers, took pride in the schools their children passed into, such as federal government colleges, government special schools like Government College Ukheli, Edo College in Benin City, and others. The Warri environment shaped resilience, boldness, and a strong sense of identity. Community, shared experiences, and access to education created a level playing field that allowed many to rise above their circumstances. The lesson is clear: your environment can shape you, but discipline, education, and mindset determine how far you go. If you enjoyed this episode, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. Remember to check the links in the description to get your copy of Lessons of My Early Life. You can also get both hard and soft copies on Amazon. God bless you.